nails, my fingers, dirt in my teeth, your name on my tongue, like a rusted belief. Empty pews in my attic, old hymn books turn to mold. I drink from your chipped coffee cup just to taste something old. Your boots by the back door still lean like they might move. Talk to them at midnight, ask what I'm supposed to prove. This is my rust prayer, murmur to a sky gone blind. Bend nails, brown water, every word stains my mind. Static of the rain out there, I'm on my knees in the dust of us, calling out this rust prayer. The fence wire hums in the wind like it remembers your laugh. Yeah, I trace your name in the window fall, then wipe out the past. Moonlight on the kitchen knife catches every small regret. I set it down beside your plate like you ain't gone yet. I don't like candles, I don't quote any song, I just count the stains on the ceiling and the bones in my palm. If there's a heaven for the broken who never learned how to leave, let it be this fallen farmhouse, let it be this belief. Six miles past redemption, there's a rusted out sign, half gone, shot clean through by someone who never made it home. My headlights cut through nothing, just a drunk old ribbon of road. Your name on my tongue like bourbon, burning quiet and cold. 6 miles past redemption, I keep driving like it ain't there, like a this broken leather chair. If you were waiting at that exit, I still miss it out of pride. 6 miles past redemption, I just pass it every time. Your Bible's in the glove box, pages curled from a motel rain. There's a ring in the ashtray, I keep turning with my veins. Radio's a low ghost humming, some cheap hymn out of tune. I kill it, hear my heartbeat like a hammer in this tune. There's a gas pump, one lone window, where we argue till it closed. I see us in the glass now, 2 strangers I once chose. I could turn around this second, hit the brakes, let go the fight. But the farther I get from mercy, the more it looks like life. First show I hit, cold clay. Late June, the sun sinking slow like it knew too soon. Your name on the stone, still wet on my tongue. My hands in the dirt, my heart coming undone. Gravebound soul, I left my love in a hole in the ground. Gravebound soul, I talk to the dark when the world's too loud. If you hear a man singing low to the bones he found, that's my gravebound soul, trying hard not to drag you down. You dress in the chair, boots by the back door, coffee cup stained like you just wanted more. I sleep on the edge, leave your side made up. Still set out a plate, still pour you a cup. Preacher said let go, but he don't share this bed. He don't wake to your perfume fading from my head. So I keep one foot here in this broken town, and one where the worms pull my promises down. Gravebound soul, gravebound soul. Gravel road under my boots, moon like a busted lantern, your name carved into my thumb, still bleeding through the bandage. Old church leaning in the dark, cross crooked as my halo. Wind hums that same old hymn, I swore I'd stop remembering. Midnight gallows swinging in my chest, every sin I ever loved hanging by a thread. You were my pardon, signed and never read. Midnight gallows, I'm the rope around my neck. Bottle rolling on the dash, cheap fire in my veins. Your seat's an empty jury box, I'm confessing to the rain. Headlights paint your silhouette on every broken fence post I reach, but it's just dust and the echo of your almost. Midnight gallows swinging in my chest, every sin I ever loved hanging by a thread. You were my pardon, signed and never read. Midnight gallows, and the rope around my neck. If I turned back at the river, if I'd lay down all my pride, would you be here in this truck bed, counting every starless sky? Every road runs to that night where your tail lights disappeared, and I've been walking to that scaffold for 100 wasted years. stole was a 20 from the church plate. Mama's eyes found out, but the sheriff came too late. Dust on my boots from a town that never named me. Heard every Sunday hymn, still the darkness always claimed me. Black redemption, if it's coming, let it come for me. Out on this back road where the cross is blooming rusty wheat, I got sins like miles behind me, prayers like smoke I barely see. Black redemption, if it's coming, let it come for me. I loved a good girl with a Bible on her nightstand, trembling hands in mine, said you can't outrun what you've done, man. I left her sleeping, wrote I'm sorry on a bar receipt, drove till the gas ran out, parked my guilt in the driver's seat. I can't scrub these blood stains from the gravel in my head. Every road sign says forgiven, but it's nailed to what I fled. So if you're taking roll at midnight on that hill of broken men, I'll be standing in the shadows saying let it hurt again. Black redemption, if it's coming, let it come for me. I know slow hills where the daylight goes to hide. I pulled off on the shoulder of a road that never ends. The sky burned out in rusty night, radio static. Lost my friends, your picture on the dashboard, face crack along the fold. Wind crossed through this busted door, it feels younger than I'm old. Dead horizon, you're the last line of the light, just a faint red bruise on the throat of a night. I keep driving toward the emptiness, hoping you might rise again. Dead horizon, be my mercy, not mine. Motel sign is missing teeth, vacancies and cigarette ghosts. Coffee tastes like burned out stone, keeps me talking to your coat. I trace your name in a window frost, heated with my breath. Watch it vanish like you did, soft and slow and quiet as death.
Blackened Road, dust on my tongue, your name in a review, cut from my lungs. Late September, cold in my hands. Half a tank, half a heart, half of a man. Your porch light shrinking in the cracked side glass, ash on my jacket, smoke in the past. Blackened road, you keep taking what I can't let go. Every mile burns, another road goes. Headlights carving out a crooked home on this blackened road. This blackened road. Church leaning, cross turned gray, gravel kicks up like the words I couldn't say. Radio's bleeding, some forgotten hymn. I turn it down low, hear your voice cut in. If I turn back now, would the door still stick? Would your bare feet find my boots on the brick? Or am I just a shadow in your kitchen light? A name you only taste when a bourbon bites.
took his ring, left it face down in the sink. Coffee's still warm, but the picture's turned to ink. Truck tracks bent down that red clay, crooked road, mailbox hanging like a body on a rope. Cold vengeance runs slow, runs deep, like frost in the web, where the secrets sleep. You can outrun time, you can change your name, but cold vengeance knows your vein. Judge shook hands with your daddy in the hall, Bible on the shelf, never open, never falls. Gravestone cheap, just a date and just a name. Rain washed the flowers, but it couldn't wash the stain. Headlights off, you can hear your own heart drag. Wind in the corn whispers through a plastic flag. You feel that steel resting heavy by your knee. Every breath you take sounds like wait for me. Cold vengeance runs slow, runs deep, like frost in the well. Blood moon over dry lands, red dust on my tongue. Your name tastes like iron every mile I've run. Boot prints in the hard pan fade into the dark. Coyote on the fence post answers my heart. Blood moon over dry lands hangs low like a loaded gun. Every road I ever took leads back to what I've done. If I could wash these weathered hands in something more than sand, would you meet me in the silence? Blood moon over dry lands. Your dress on the backseat, sun bleached, torn at the hem. That night in the cornfield keeps playing again. I swore I would come back. You swore you'd stay strong. Now I drink with the shadows, arguing which of us was wrong. I still see your porch light flicker through the storm. 2 plates on the table, one never gets warm. If I ride through the nightfall till the sky burns red, will I find you forgiving me, or a stone by the shed? Highway dust on my tongue, your name in the rear view faint. One hand on the wheel, one on a ghost that still knows how to hate. Ash in the cup, coffee gone cold, motel Bible open on the floorboard. I left that town like a blown out tire, but you cling to me more than the smoke in these clothes. I'm just a dustbound soul, dragging your shadow down this road. Every mile a quiet confession, every song a debt I still owe. I ain't lost, I'm paying toll for loving you. Dustbound soul. Porch light burned through 100 bad nights. Now it's just a buzz in the back of my mind. I hear your voice in the hum of the power line saying, boy, some road you can't unwind. If I turn around, will you be there, or just wind in an empty chair? I keep driving like the past can't steer, but you ride shotgun year after year. almost went through the chapel door. Name on the stone I can't ignore. Your Sunday dress still hanging by the bed. Coffee cup ring where your hand was rested. Dust on the Bible, open on that same verse. Blessed are the broken, guess I'm the worst. Ashes in a southern prayer, falling on my shaking hands. Smoke in the stained glass air, rising where I tried to stand. Every hallelujah hurts, every whisper finds you there. I'm choking on your name and dirt. Ashes in a southern prayer. That old pine box lowered through my stair. Red clay mud on my Sunday wear. The preacher said let go, but he didn't see your eyes in the rear view mirror. Every time I drive, I trace your name on a fogged up rear view. Mouth those vows like I'm still beside you. If heaven hears these cracked up words I bear, take what's left of me with these ashes in a southern prayer. Found your Bible on the table, coffee stain on Revelation. My ring still in the ashtray next to all my explanations. This is my last testament, signed in whiskey, smoke and regret. Every word I never said, folded like a letter on your side of the bed. If you're gone when the morning comes, I can't say I didn't see it. This is my last testament, and I pray you still believe it. There's a dent in your old pillow, find you first, then bury me. Carve it quiet on that stone. I broke her heart, but I came home. Coffee gone cold on the Bible, dust in the air like a choir. One chair pulled out from the table, your ghost in that empty wire. Burning songs in the dark of my kitchen, ash in the sink, and your name on my tongue. Every verse I ever learned starts hidden when the house goes quiet and the night gets young. Burning song till the pages come undone. Your dress still hangs by the bedroom, smells like rain and a slow goodbye. I talk to your photograph sideways, like you might blink if I give it time. I strike one match for every word I never said. Watch the smoke rise up like a prayer that turned and fled. If there's a light on the far side of this grief, let it find me on my knees and not my feet. Not my feet. Half tamed, half gone, the yellow line keeps dragging on. Cold wind creeping through this cold, you left your name in my throat. Whiskey on a broken road, your ghost riding shotgun, talking low. Every mile just burned your name in the dark on this dash, like a brand in the grain. Whiskey on a broken road, I keep sipping what I should have let go. If I make it to the state line, Lord, will it hurt this slow? Whiskey on a broken road, your notes in the visor, folded thin, 4 words bleeding through the ink, this can't win. Radio's a preacher I can't stand, so I talk to your shadow on my hand. Headlights catch that busted sign where we carved 2 hearts, 1 crooked line. Now it rusts, just flaking off the post, like the faith I had in holding you close. Whiskey on a broken road, whiskey on a broken road. Then you hear the gravel breathe when the truck rolls out of town. Only 1 bar sign still humming, half the letters burned away. Church door locked by Monday, even God packed up, they say. My boots print dust on dust, Main Street's just a busted vein. Every window watching nothing, just the echo of my name. Last light in a dead town, flicker on my face, then out, ain't nobody staying now. Just a ghost in my old doubts. If I leave, I fade. If I stay, I drown. I'm the last light in a dead town. Mama's house leans by the highway, porch swing rusted to a stop. Coffee cup still in the sink, ring of brown like a pocket watch. Gas station selling winter air, pump clicks on, but it's all show. I fill up on another memory, kill the engine, never go. Bar stool car with our initials, knife lines in the fading grain. Jukebox stuck on static, but I swear I hear your name. Headlights paint the diner sign, then they slide on by. Don't slow, I keep talking to the silence, like it's something I still know. Last light in a dead town, flicker on my face, then out, ain't nobody staying out. Just a ghost in my old doubts. walks through the barbed wire frame. Your name in the rear view, waving like smoke that forgot it was flame. Ash road, it all burned down slow. Every goodbye in the gravel below. I still taste you in the dust I breathe. Ash road took the best of me. Gas gauge leaning on empty, coffee gone cold in my hand. Your ghost in the passenger mirror, lipstick print on a paper cup band. Pulled over where the blacktop cracks, left the engine running, didn't look back. If I turn around, I know I'll stay. So I drive this ash road till it fades away.
Glass on the counter, lip print and dust, chair pulled out like you left in a rush. Clock hands crawling, but they circle the drain. This old house whisper every inch of your name. Whiskey silence, sitting where you used to sit, talking in circles with a bottle and a cigarette. You're in that doorway, leaning like you might step in. Whiskey silent pours me the night again. 2 plates in the sink, only one ever gets clean. Coats on the hook, like a photograph in between. Radio's humming, but I keep the volume low, 'cause I still hear your footsteps in the spaces between the notes. Watch the smoke draw your face. Say I'm gonna quit you, then I kill the taste. a slow goodbye to the man I was before you cut the sky.
On my tongue, Sunday shoes in the mud, cross on the hill, but it's covered in rust. You said the river washes every stain. I walked in trembling, came out the same. Bible on the dashboard, names carved in the pew. Preacher's voice trembled, but I still thought of you. There's no salvation for a heart like mine. I keep praying to an empty sky. If there's forgiveness, it won't cross this state line. There's no salvation for a heart like mine. Your dress on the clothesline still dances in the wind. Coffee cup on the counter, lipstick on the rim. I drink that cold silence till it burns going down. Every mile of memory, every church a ghost town. Grace is out there, it missed this road. All I've got is your ring and this 3-chord hope. I sing it soft, I sing it slow, but you don't answer, and God don't show. Gravel road, high beams fade, dust prayers at midnight. I still say your name. Empty seat, coffee gone cold, jacket on the dash, like a folded ghost. Dust prayers at midnight, whispered in the rearview glass, calling out your first name, like it might call you back. If heaven has a back road, I drive it in my dreams each night, burning through the silence on these dust prayers at midnight. Your boots by the back door still turned in, like you'll stumble through, swearing it's 3 a.m. Town moved on, changed the bar's old sign, but your song's on that jukebox in my mind. I circle that wreck on the map in my head, one slow mile marker I can't forget. Every star looks like your porch light, flickering, flickering, then gone from sight. Dust prayers at midnight, dust prayers at midnight. First match in the dark, found blood on my shirt, whiskey on the Bible like it's covering the dirt, boot prints in the doorway, moonlight on the chair, somebody's still talking in this dead man's prayer. Dead man's prayer on my tongue, on my chest, saying, Lord, if you're listening, you can take what's left. I ain't asking for heaven, I ain't running from hell, just lay me down easy where the lonely ones dwell. Her ring in the ashtray, cold coffee on the stove, her note in the sink where the red water flows. Every word she left me, 'cause the midnight air, I read it like scripture in a dead man's prayer. Dead man's prayer on my tongue, on my chest, saying, Lord, if you're listening, you can take what's left. I ain't asking for heaven, I ain't running from hell, just lay me down easy where the lonely ones dwell. If I confess my sins, it just echoes off the wall. If I swear I'll change,
There's no one left to call, so I talk to the shadow like somebody's there, calling out my own name in a dead man's prayer. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.